Alright, I'm bored. I don't know what video games I want to play. So we're going to do just a couple of quick tier lists because I have nothing better to do with my time right now. So, Star Wars movies. We're going to do them in order, even though they're not in order down here for whatever reason. But that's fine. So, episode 1. Episode 1 was a B. Because episode 1 was not that great, but it is saved by the soundtrack A, and then B, just the whole final fight between Darth Maul and Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, and the space battle was pretty good. The Gungan versus Droid Army fight was blah, whatever, but the end of the music was what saved this movie. Episode 2, absolute shit. I hated it. I love Star Wars. It's possibly my favorite movie franchise. And franchise in general, not just movies, but Episode 2, I hated. It didn't flow good. Sure, there were some cool moments, like the Jango Fett fight on Camino, and I guess the last fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin and Dooku. The Yoda bit was cool too, but overdone. But sure, the fight scenes were good and all that, but overall, it just didn't flow well. It wasn't a great movie in and of itself. Episode 3, as soon as I find it, over here. Episode 3 is S. Episode 3 was great. It flowed well. It all went perfect. The battles were good. The choreography was good. The music was great. Just everything was great. Episode 3 was a great movie. New Hope. Where's the New Hope? I hate that it's not in order here. I'm just blind. A New Hope is also S. It's the OG Star Wars movie. It was great, even for back in this day. Even if like the graphics still carry over the work that was done. Like if you ever watch like how the makings of and all that kind of stuff, the miniatures, it's all interesting and great. It was a great movie. The Empire Strikes Back. I'm the kind of person. It is the greatest of the Star Wars movies. It's a great story. It's a great plot. It flows through. Every scene is cool. It's just great. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, goes down to A. Not quite as good as 4 or 5 or 3, but it was still a great movie. It was still. I didn't like the Ewoks, of course, but they're cute little bastards. Whatever. But the last fight was good. Jabba's palace whole intro in the beginning was good. Yeah, just it's a good all around movie. It's not as great as these ones. It doesn't flow quite as well watching it, but it's better than these ones. 6, The Force Awakens. That goes down to a C. It's not as bad as Episode 2, but it's not great. And the opinions a lot of people have of how it rehashes a lot of Episode 4 is very true. It's not an exact rehash, but it's not that great either. It's a little slow. It's a little dull. It's eh. The Last Jedi fixed a lot of the mistakes of there, but it's still not super great. The Last Jedi, we'll say, is a B. It's because the fight scenes were good. It was better. Like it was much better than 7. It was 100% better, and it was a better director. But 9 now fell back down again to a C because 9 was just silly. Everyone hates it for a reason. Like I'm a Star Wars fan. It's an okay movie, but it's not an okay Star Wars movie. If you understand what I'm saying. Like something's just inherently wrong with it. It doesn't feel good. Like the writing in all 3 of the fucking sequel trilogy was screwed up, but they weren't all terrible. Solo was underrated, but still just to see. It wasn't that great, but it was okay. Rogue One, I absolutely love. That's a high 8, low S. I somewhere in between these two. I'm gonna put it up here anyway. Because there's no Jedi. There's no. Well, not a lot of the Force. There's the one guy, I went with Force with me, blah blah blah. But he's fine. It's just a good movie. It's in between episodes 3 and 4. It's the intro to the rebellion, basically. I hate that they basically retconned. Well, Disney retconned everything out of Star Wars. Let's be honest. But like the Dark Forces games, where you're Kyle Katarn and you get the plans, went away obviously with that because that's how they got the Death Star plans. But whatever, that's fine. It's still a great fucking movie, and I love it. So there's my shit opinions of Star Wars. Just the main movies, not like the seasons and the TV shows and that kind of stuff. Like Clone Wars would be up here in S. Bad Batch would probably be up in S. Rebels probably in A. Rebels started off really bad. Like the first couple seasons were hard to watch, but then after that it got really good. But yeah, there you go. Quick and simple and easy. Little Star Wars movies. Bye bye.